Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate, or I go by Always More Sims here on YouTube, and today we're doing a speed build. So this house is called Auburn Ridge. It is only called Auburn because the front door, which I was aiming for more of a cherry wood, came out looking more auburnish, so kind of brownish orange. And so I made the bench that sits on the front porch the same color, and that is literally the only reason why Auburn is in the title of the house. Anyways, so this is called Auburn Ridge. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. There is a little like laundry nook. There's a pool. And I did not decorate either of the bedrooms, but I did detail a little more around the house. Not a lot, but I put out a few more details just kind of here and there, like in the bathrooms, and I put down like more rugs than I normally do. So I was just like, for not decorating a bedroom, I will give you rugs and soap dispensers in the bathroom. And some wooden spoons in the kitchen. There you go, guys. You're welcome. So, as usual, if you guys want to download this house, feel free to do that. It is down in the description. Please do not, I don't say this kind of stuff a lot, but please do not like re-upload it and claim it as yours or anything. It's nothing special. It looks a lot like my other houses, as all my houses do tend to look the same. I watched so many... Like, I used to watch a lot of Sims 3 speed builds back when they were a lot more popular. When I was first, like, getting into Sims 3, I used to just spend hours watching Sims 3 speed builds. And I was always like, either if they did voiceovers, they were complaining that all their houses looked the same, or all their houses looked really different. And those that always had the houses looking the same, I'm like, well, then do something. Change it up. Make it look different. And now I am one of those people that all of my houses look the same. Also, do not fret. The really long rectangle does not stay. I fixed that. But yeah, so this house is built on a 20 by 30 lot. Originally, this was not supposed to be the house that went up today. The house that was going up today was originally... well, this house was actually originally supposed to go up next Friday or next Saturday. Next Saturday. And then, give me just a second. Okay, sorry about that. So, like, I'm really over my editing software. I need to learn how to use Adobe Premiere, but I can't for the life of me figure out how to even get started, like how to even like put the videos, like the clips, the recordings into the software so I can even use them. I can't figure it out, and I'm too lazy to look it up. At one point I was supposed to it was in a graphics class a couple years ago. I absolutely adored my graphic design class, but we were like, there was supposed to be like a week or two that we were supposed to use Adobe Premiere, but then she was like, if you guys want, you can do like this alternate assignment, and it was in Photoshop, and I'm so much more comfortable in Photoshop and Illustrator. So I was like, I'm gonna do that instead of Premiere. And I'm really regretting it now because I think it probably would have been a smart idea to use Premiere. But anyways, I couldn't see like how long I needed to be recording. And I was like, great, I can't see how long I've already been talking, how long I have yet to go. I don't want to go over. So I had to cut out for a second. And then like my editing software keeps crashing. That was my door. I don't know why it creaked like that, but like it just keeps crashing, and it doesn't actually tell me until I try and close out of it, and then it's like crash report sent. So I use Movavi. I don't know if anybody's heard of Movavi, but it's called Movavi Video Editor. I've been using it pretty much ever since YouTube shut down their like editing studio like a couple years ago. And so I've been using Movavi. You pay like $35 for it. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So unfortunately, maybe buy it again when I moved it from my laptop to my PC, which really sucked. I thought that was really stupid that it wouldn't let me just log into the account and like re-download it. Anyways, so I need to figure out Premiere, but I'm too lazy to actually learn how to do it. I even have it in my like desktop, like the little home bar at the bottom. I even have it there. It goes Illustrator, InDesign, Photoshop, Premiere, Netflix, Firefox, Movavi. What order is it? Library got moved. Okay, so it should be Premiere, Library. I have it in alphabetical order. Netflix, Mozilla Firefox, Movavi, Minecraft, OBS, Origin, Settings, Sims 3, Sims 4, Spotify, and then Steam. So it's all in like alphabetical order. I have Premiere in the bar, in the home bar, and I still don't actually use it. But anyways, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, this was not the house I was supposed to be going up today. I started building that house, and I literally had the entire thing built, and then my game crashed, which sucked. I mean, my game does not crash nearly as much as it used to when it was on my laptop, when it was on my Mac. It crashed all the time. And the thing, like, The Sims 3 is notorious for crashing. So, I mean, knock on wood, it doesn't crash nearly as much as it used to, and I'm very grateful for that. But when it does happen, and I have not saved recently, it's very irritating. I don't normally bother saving on the smaller houses. When they're on the bigger houses, I normally try and, like, build the outside. Then I get paranoid, and I save it, and then I come back and I, you know, go continue maybe landscaping or furnishing or whatever. So, I didn't bother doing that because the other house was literally 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. It was just a small little house. I was already done building, and I was only like 20 or so minutes in. I got it done really fast, but when it crashes, you get so discouraged. I was like, I don't want to rebuild that right now. So I'm like, I'm going to build a different house. So I originally had like this idea for this house, like, I knew I wanted to do it, but I was like, this was supposed to go up in a couple weeks, because I've literally been trying to do things, like, I've been trying to record all day, and, like, just little things keep popping up, preventing me from doing so. Like, I had to go run through the bank for my dad this morning. I've been up since, like, 6. I'm exhausted. And I know, like, some people are like, well, I didn't even... Oh, are we still recording? We are still recording, but okay, like, what I'm seeing has just stopped. It's frozen. Anyways, I know, like, some people are like, oh, I didn't sleep at all last night, or I've been up since, like, 3, or I've been up since, like, 1. I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to be like, I was up early. No, I'm just saying, I've been up since 6, so I'm just tired. It's 8:30. People my age, like, my friend Maddie, she is up till like 3 or 4 a.m. almost every morning. Even when she has school like 3 or 4 hours later. I'm like, no. I would like to try and keep as normal of a sleep schedule as I can manage. Thank you very much. So, anyways, I've been up for forever, but like, I don't like recording when the rest of the house is like asleep. So I was like, I just laid in bed. I was on TikTok for a little while. I watched, I played Little Nightmares on my gaming channel, which is down in the description. You guys should totally go check it out. And, like, I'm a very artsy person, but I suck at, like, sculpting. I'm not good with working with, like, clay and wires and, you know, making sculptures. I had, in this graphic design class I was talking about, I actually had to make a little, like, stop motion with clay, and it was not good. My cat, I did, like, my dad and I love this it's just this little, like, cartoon creator, he goes by Simon's Cat, and it's very, very simple. Most of the time it's just black and white animations of this guy Simon and his cat, and we don't know the name of the cat, it's just Simon's Cat. And my dad and I love this animation. Our favorite animation from Simon's Cat is Pain in the Grass, and it's literally like this maybe like little like 45 second minute long little clip, but we love it. And so I decided to make that into a stop motion. And the cat actually turned out pretty well. Simon Simon was way too top heavy. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't enjoy working with any kind of sculpting material, whether it's clay, whether it's like putty. I was never much into Play-Doh as a kid. We had it, I just didn't really like using it. So it was just one of those things I was like, I don't enjoy working with sculpting. But in my YouTube recommended, this guy that goes by Ace of Clay popped up, and he's like, creating my own Little Nightmares characters. And these are so freaking cool. Okay, he's created 4 characters now. The Ice Cream Man, the Photographer, the Seamstress, and the Farmer. And he calls them Little Nightmares characters, but they're actually like part of this like little mutant universe that he's kind of recreating. But I think he puts like Little Nightmares, like the original concept was coming from like having a Little Nightmares 2 like creature, like something that you could see in the Little Nightmares 2 or like the Little Nightmares universe. But then he was like, it's kind of like my own thing. He doesn't want it actually relating to like the Little Nightmares, but it's just like something that you would see in Little Nightmares. And he keeps calling it like a Little Nightmares creature, but I think it's just more for the clickbait kind of thing. But they're so cool. Like the Photographer is my favorite one. I'll try to remember to link all the stuff below. I'm actually going to make a note really quick. Okay. We're going to link Paint in the Grass. I'm going to have a whole bunch of links for you guys. Paint in the Grass will be down below. And I'm just going to put Ace of Clay. I've only watched his, like, these Little Nightmares creatures. Again, super cool. And he comes up with little backstories for him, which is really cool. They're really creepy, but oh, I love the little creepy things. I have not watched his other sculptures, but I know he's made like Jack Skellington and Edward Scissorhands and stuff like that. Beetlejuice. He has made other creatures. I mean, he's made Little Nightmares, like the teacher. He has made the janitor. He's made the actual creatures from Little Nightmares in like out of clay. But oh, they're so cool, so cool. So I was rewatching those this morning. Because they're not just something like I normally put on a YouTube video and I use it more as like something just to listen to. I rarely ever actually watch a YouTube video. I normally just listen to them. But like I tried doing that with these videos and I just can't. I get completely entranced just watching him work. I'm like, how do you do this? What? How? I want to know your ways. So it's crazy, but yeah, I was reading, and then I finally got up like around 8:30 or so, but then I was like a zombie downstairs. I was just kind of like walking around downstairs. I was yawning like nonstop. Mom's like, just go back up to bed, try and go back to sleep. I'm like, don't tell me to do that, because then I won't want to get out of bed. I won't be able to fall back asleep, but I won't be able to get out of bed either. She's like, just go back to sleep. I'm like, okay. Any reason not to be downstairs doing nothing or waiting for her to like dish out a chore for me to do? Okay, yeah, I'll go back upstairs. So I came back upstairs and I got on TikTok for another like hour and a half. And then my dad was like, hey, are you doing anything? I'm like, no. He's like, can you run something to the bank for me? I'm like, yeah. And then I went and got something to drink from Carter's, and the line was huge, so I was in line, I felt like all morning. And then let's see, I got home and I had to wait for my game to open, because The Sims 3 takes forever to open. And then I was building the other house, and then it crashed, and then I was like, it's about lunchtime. I should go see if I can find something for lunch, because my mom went to help my aunt, basically went to babysit for my aunt, and so it was my dad, my grandpa, my brother, and I, and my dad made pizza for him, my grandpa, and my brother, but nothing for me. So I was like, okay, I will figure something else out. I'm not a pizza person anyways. I don't really enjoy pizza. So I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But at the same time, I was like, really? You're making food for everybody else, but you won't make anything for me. I see how it is. So I just made up some pasta, and then Transformers 2 was on, and it was like the good part too. It was like the last like third of the movie. You know, they're in Egypt. Like, if you've ever seen the movie, you know, Sam had just found the Matrix, and see, like, I love the first 2 Transformer movies. I think they are the best out of the series. A lot of people don't like Shia LaBeouf in the movies. I actually really enjoy him as Sam. I've gone on tangents before over Bumblebee. I will have a 2010 Chevrolet Camaro, yellow, and not just like this bright yellow. No, I want like the golden yellow that Bumblebee is, with black race car stripes. I will have one day. And it'll be even better if it is Transformers Edition, but I am lowering my standard to it does not have to be, just because I know that they are rare. To actually find one that is in like decent condition and not just super expensive. But I will have one day. I love my Mustang, don't get me wrong, but I love Camaros more. Plus, Chevys get better gas mileage than than Fords. So I love my Mustang, but I really want a Camaro. Anyway, so I finished that movie because I haven't actually seen the second Transformers in a really long time. And then I came upstairs and I had to restart my game because it had crashed. And it was being really slow because I was like, well, the game's gonna take forever to, open, so I'm just gonna go ahead and work on like exporting a video, but the exporting was taking forever and I didn't want to risk trying to record while exporting a video because I'm like, well, then it's definitely gonna crash on me. And so then I finally got around to it, and then my dad was like, hey, you want to go out to dinner? I was like, we just ate. And he's like, no, we ate like a couple hours ago. I'm like, yeah, we can go out to dinner. But then I came home and I finally finished recording the rest of the house, and now I'm recording the voiceover, and I still have to go build the other house. So I pre-recorded 2 weeks, so I still need to go do the other house, but yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about. I don't think I have much longer. It's really hard to tell when my outro starts, so I think I'll just go ahead and start ending it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. As I mentioned before, I have my gaming channel linked down in the description. I also have a poll down there when my Sims 3 Feig challenge, when the current generation of that ends, we are going to be switching over to a Sims 4 challenge, and you guys get to choose what that is by voting in the poll down below. Make sure you do it. Don't try and hold off, or else you'll forget like I would if I were to, for some reason, hold off on voting on something. So go do it. I also will have the Simon's Cat Pain in the Grass animation down below if you guys want to watch that for whatever reason, and also to go check out Ace of Clay's Little Nightmares creatures. I don't know if I actually want to link the creature videos or if I just want to link his channel. I kind of want to link the actual creatures, but that's going to be a lot of links down below, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. Thank you guys, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.